I get a lot of people ask me what certification they should do. I have had people asking me the same questions for a number of years. So there are people that have asked me this question in 2022, they've asked me in 2023, they've asked me in 2024, and some of them are still asking me in 2025 what certification they should do. One of the skills that we can have as human beings in whatever field that we're in is decision making. And decision making is just about making a decision or making a decision. So in the certification question, just do any certification. Just because it's becoming analysis paralysis. So you're assessing, you're analyzing what certification. There are tens of, if not hundreds of certifications, and new ones keep coming out. I'm even coming up with my own certification in the next, let me not let the cat out of the bag, but you just have to do one. If you really want to do a certification, just pick one and do it. And you won't, if you're really a certification person, you won't just have one certification if you enjoy doing certification. So why not just start with one and stop postponing? So the people that have asked me in 2022, if they had done one in 2022, one in 2023 or 2024, at least they would have had 2 or 3 certifications. But as I always say, I'm not really a fan of certification. I have a number of certifications, but I will say honestly, they've not really given me an edge. No, I have, I can't even count how many certifications I have, but they have not given me an edge in any way. So if I apply for a job, the CV get assessed, and people will call someone with experience for interview before they call someone with certification for interview. So in that instance, certification would not give me an edge. In the interview, during the interview, how do you want to put certification in your interview responses? So interview questions like, tell me about the time you have dealt with a difficult stakeholder. How? So what part of that answer, what part of that interview question, what part of responding to that interview question do you want to put? Oh, so I use stakeholder management. What part of stakeholder management? How does that link with, how does that? So it won't give you an edge. And I'm just being factual. It won't give you an edge. What certification does is it gives you the knowledge. You would have the knowledge. And knowledge, just on its own, it's useless. It is the application of knowledge. So someone that just goes and reads the certification rather than do the certification exam might even be better than you that do the exam, because we can argue that the exam might just make you focus on make you focus on the exam questions and answers. But someone that just reads it generally, not for the purpose of writing an exam, might read it in a relaxing way and read it to understand, to apply. Because it'll be difficult for you to read to understand and apply if you are writing an exam. You would have to, because you don't want to waste your money. You would want to look at past questions, understand the way the questions are organized or the way the questions are asked. So it won't give you an edge. But yes, go ahead, do a certification. If the question is what certification should I do, do any certification. Just do one. Start with one, and you have how old are you? You have so many years to work, and I don't think it is the right mindset if you think it's only one certification that you will do. I have a certification training on DevOps next week, all through next week. I have a DevOps training. I've been doing DevOps, but I also have a training. So if you are already working in an environment, certification can kind of consolidate the knowledge that you have, the experience that you have. So the knowledge of certification can consolidate the experience that you have. It is very, very different. It's light and day for you to be working in an environment and then do a certification, as opposed to doing a certification first without knowing how it applies in the real world, and then just trying to bring that to get a job or to an interview. It will be very obvious that you haven't had the real hands-on experience. All right, yeah, that's enough rant. I'll leave you there. It's Project Management Demystified. I'll see you on the other side. Cheers. Bye-bye.